Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So yeah, in this video I'm going to be doing a review of the movie Mean Creek from 2004. This for me is a much lesser known movie. I don't really see many people talk about this film, but this is one that has probably gone under a lot of people's radar. For me, I first saw this movie when it was broadcast on television. I just caught the movie and I really liked what I was seeing, and I was hooked and drawn into the film. So yeah, like I said, it's from 2004. It's I'm just going to be talking about what I get from this film as well. So for those who haven't seen the movie, I'll just briefly talk about the premise. It just follows Rory Culkin, who's this young lad at school, and he's getting picked on by this bully played by Josh Peck. And Rory Culkin's brother sees this and isn't happy at all. So his Rory Culkin's older brother and his friends decide to we'll play a prank on this bully. We'll invite him out. We'll go on this day trip. We'll invite him out, and what we'll do is we'll strip him naked and we'll make him walk home. And that's the plan. That's the plan. So what happens is they Rory Culkin apologizes to the bully and says, "Look, my birthday's coming up. We're going on this trip. We'd like you to come with us," sort of like peace offering. And they all go on this trip. Everything's happy. And what happens is they as they spend time with this bully, they end up liking him. And one by one, they slowly start to change their minds about wanting to pull this prank. And one of the elder kids doesn't change his mind, and he's very adamant that he's still going to go through with this. And like I said, as the movie go on, that you kind of sort of start to like characters, you dislike characters that you liked before. And all I'll say is this movie leads to something exceptional. You're blowing out the water with the way that this movie goes. Like I said, it's got some very great characters in there as well. Some you started to like, some you start to dislike. The dialogue in this movie is absolutely on point. It is borderline uncomfortable. Characters start to unveil the plans as to what's going on, and you feel so uncomfortable and tense. You feel like a fly on the wall watching this uncomfortable conversation unravel. Like I said, the dialogue in it, it's really upsetting with some of the stuff that gets said in this film. The way people speak to each other is just not how people should speak to each other at all. It's absolutely phenomenal, the work gone into the script in this movie. And I don't really want to say anything more about the plot, but let's just say things go horribly wrong on this little boat trip. The way that the movie looks as well is exceptional. It's such a shame that this movie, I don't think, has a Blu-ray release at all, or a 4K release, because it would lend itself to 4K so stunningly. I would say that this movie is very much a 2000s version of Stand By Me, maybe with some hints of Eden Lake peppered in there as well. It's nowhere near as harsh as Eden Lake, but the dialogue certainly is pushing you to that edge of uncomfortableness with what's being said, particularly by one character in the movie. This one character says some things in it that you were kind of siding with them, and then as soon as they say what's on their mind, you absolutely despise them. You think there is no coming back from this. You have completely changed my opinion about you. You do not say things like this to anyone ever. And it's just such a stunning movie as well. It's most of the movie is pretty much outdoors. You're on this boat, you're on this river, and the trees and scenery are just so great. Like I said, it very much reminded me of Stand By Me with the way it looked. And it's just got some phenomenal characters along the way. Very great characters. You're siding with one at some point, then you're not. It flips and turns along the way, and yeah, it's just absolutely brutal with the way that this movie unravels. You are hooked. That is my favorite scene of the movie, where when everything sort of comes to a head and people really start to express how they feel. This is a movie, pretty much the entire cast, it's all kids. It's all kids for the entire film. And you forget that they're acting. This feels like a real genuine thing that could be happening out somewhere. It's that real. The script is that tight, and I just absolutely love this film. It never really gets talked about. It is phenomenal. The performances, like I said, you forget that these kids are acting. It feels like genuine real kids, and it's really upsetting the way that this movie unravels, and I just absolutely loved it. I thought it was absolutely exceptional. Really phenomenal stuff. It's very low budget. It's a very indie movie, but this is so worth your time if you haven't seen it. So the edition I watch, I've just got this DVD of Mean Creek here. It's if you can get hold of it, please do check it out. It's well worth a couple of quid if you've got some spare change to dig this movie out. And yeah, I just absolutely adore this movie. It starts off so so you're so understanding of what's going on. Yeah, this bully needs a little bit of a lesson, and the way things unravel, yeah, I just didn't see it coming, and it's so well written. Really upsetting stuff. So if you've not seen this film, yeah, really, yeah, do yourself a favor and check it out. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the movie Mean Creek, guys. I highly recommend this one if you've not seen it. Yeah, try and get hold of a copy, because it's like I said, it's so well worth your time. So yeah, gonna leave the video there, guys, and say thanks very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.